Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the Everton News Daily, Monday, the 13th of January. Everton today have been linked with a move for Yannick Carrasco, who is playing for Dalian Yifang in the Chinese Super League. Got 41 caps for Belgium. The winger, he scored 15 goals in 22 games in the Chinese Super League, but apparently wants to come back to Europe. Everton have been strongly linked with the Belgian winger. I don't know whether us at Everton would want another winger. He was called Yannick. We haven't quite got over the last one, I don't think. I don't know whether there's anything in this. I think he'd command quite a big fee. 26 years of age. Is a good player. Played at Atletico Madrid, but I don't know whether a winger is what Carlo Ancelotti is looking at the moment, but he's certainly one that's doing the rounds today. Everton are apparently also in advanced talks for Carlisle young centre-back Jared Branthwaite. Fee looks like it may get up to around £1 million. He's played 14 times for Carlisle this season. He's very, very highly rated. A lot of clubs looking at him in the Premier League, but it seems as though Everton have stolen a march on a few of them, and it looks like Branthwaite will join Everton very shortly. So, be an interesting one that he'll obviously go, I should imagine, straight into David Underwood's under-23 side. And then it's interesting to see whether he's been bought for the first team. Marcel Brands, I'm quite sure that's what he's going for. Everton target Mirallas looks like he's going to be ruled out for the season. He injured his knee playing for Juventus in their 2-1 victory over Roma on Sunday. He was one Everton were again linked with the other day and seemed apparently very interested in Arsenal, also earmarked for him as well. Although Juventus officials were quite coy about whether he'd be allowed to go out of the club, but it's irrelevant now because he's injured his knee. And like I say, looks as though he's going to miss the rest of the season. So if he was a serious target for Carlo Ancelotti, then it is going to be back to the drawing board, because Everton do need or are looking for a centre-back and a central midfielder, apparently in this January transfer window. Obviously, Cenk Tosun left the club last week. Everton hoping to move out Umanias and Cuco Martina at least in this January window. So, that would free up wages, certainly from a financial fair play point of view, and Premier League rules would give Everton a bit of room in the budget to bring in a couple of loan players, or certainly to bring in wages to offset that. So see where we go with that. We definitely need one or two faces this January, though, that's for sure. John Joe Kenny is still refusing to discuss his future beyond this season, continually asked by the likes of Kicker in Germany whether he wants to remain at Schalke beyond the season. What he said is David Wagner has given him the belief that he belongs there and can perform there, and it's helped him immensely this season. He's been in fine form for Schalke. He's been already named as young or rookie of the month, or whatever their equivalent is, and he's done really, really well. So much so that the Schalke director of football wants to keep him beyond this season. They want him to remain there. The situation with Everton is probably a little bit more complicated. Obviously, he's under contract till 2022 at Goodison, so therefore it's coming up to the time where we'd give him a new contract. There's also obviously Seamus Coleman's position. He's getting, older. We've obviously got Jibril Sidibe on loan, and there's an option to purchase him in the summer. We don't know whether Everton are going to take that option up. So there's a few variables there where, as far as John Joe Kenny is concerned, so it'll be interesting to see whether he remains, comes back to Everton, or whether Everton agree to sell him to Schalke. So we'll have to wait and see on that. And finally, Carlo Ancelotti has explained Yerry Mina's absence from the starting 11 in Saturday's 1-0 win over Brighton. Ancelotti simply said that it was an opportunity to rotate the centre-backs. Mina has played a lot of games and looked tired. Said Michael Keane done very, very well in training all week and showed them the desire to play, and he wants to keep the freshness in the squad as much as he can. Mina, who has been struggling a little bit with injury over the last 4 to 6 weeks, but has played games. So it was an opportunity to give him a little bit of a blow. Ancelotti did say that it may come on Saturday where he rests Holgate and plays Keane and Mina as he tries to keep the freshness in the squad. But I don't know whether he's just saying that. We'll find out, won't we, at about 2 o'clock on Saturday for the trip to West Ham. That is it. Make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell notification, and if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.